YouTube! My name is Tealapostate and today I'm doing another circle lens review. So the lenses that I have in my eyes today are the Loveme G40 Halloween lenses. So these lenses I purchased from Mystic Eyes, although I think you can probably get these from other retailers as well. And at the time of purchase they cost me $16 US. So these lenses are a deep magenta pink featuring a black heart-shaped pupil, which I think is so cute. The all black effect of the heart is achieved by having a black mesh panel over the area where the pupil looks through. So in most cases contact lenses will have a clear section in the centre for you to look through, however these, in order to achieve that effect, have got a black mesh over that area. So what this means is that you cannot really see your natural eye colour underneath these lenses at all. I in fact have very pale sort of greyish eyes, and even zoomed all the way in on my camera lens I cannot really see either the mesh or my own eye colour underneath, which I think is actually really impressive for a pair of circle lenses. On most standard lenses you would be able to see the colour of my natural eye through that sort of hole for the pupil, but with these ones it's just entirely not an issue. So these lenses are 14.5mm in diameter. That is about standard for like the average circle lens size, so they will be very slightly enlarging, but not so much as other cosplay lenses. I think the main effect of these is to give you that cute heart-shaped pupil rather than give you like big anime eyes. They do, however, still have that black band around the outside to give that sort of dolly eye effect. And then the centre outside of that heart shape is just a straight single shade of like a deep hot pink. So I really like these lenses. I think they would be perfect for cosplay or a photo shoot, or even just for a single frame of a single character if you wanted to do like a heart eyes effect, but in real life I feel like that would be fantastic. I'm not sure how well it will show up on video, especially at a distance, but in person and like quite close up or in close-up photos I think these could be really effective. They are very vibrant. As I said, I do have pale eyes, and a lot of very pigmented lenses tend not to show as pigmented on pale eyes as they do on dark eyes, but these, I think, because they are so opaque, they will be extremely vivid no matter what eye colour you have. One thing I think is important to note about these lenses is because you do have that black mesh over the eye, over the area where you look out of, your vision will be affected. It will be very slightly distorted. So what this means for your vision is that there will be like a sort of black halo just around the peripheries of your vision, and everything I'm looking at is just like a little bit blurry and a little bit darker than normal. It almost looks like if you had like a very sheer mesh type fabric and held it up to your eye. I think it's kind of going to have the same effect. So for example, I can still read fine, I can still read on my phone, and I can see pretty much everything in my room. Like I can reach for my drink and I'm not gonna like miss it or anything. So I think if you were going to be wearing these to a party or like a photo shoot or something, you'd be absolutely fine. The issue is obviously you could absolutely not wear these while driving or anything like that. I think I would recommend... See, normally I would put on my makeup after I've applied my contact lenses, just so that I can have completely clean hands, put in my lenses, and then apply stuff to my face, just so that I'm not getting like contamination on my lenses as I put them in if I'm already wearing a full face of makeup. For these, I absolutely would recommend putting them in after makeup. That's what I had to do today. It was just not really possible for me to see what I was doing. Like I wouldn't trust myself to stick on false lashes or draw on like a precise eyeliner wing with these already in the eye, because they do produce a slight blurring effect. I did notice that when I looked at some things on my phone there was almost like a slight distortion, like a doubling effect, and again I think that is because of the mesh, the way that it will split the light and like distort it, creating like this double layer effect on some images. Like I'm looking at the very fine details on my camera, like the little timer at the top and the autofocus and stuff. Those symbols that are just in like plain white text look like they have like a drop shadow on them. Again, it's just a bit of a distortion of these lenses, so you definitely couldn't do things like drive because your vision will be affected, but for everything else I think you'll be fine. You're not going to be like walking into walls or anything like that. So I don't believe that these lenses come with the option for prescription. I think it is just Plano, but again, because they do affect your eyesight, they do distort your eyesight a bit anyway. I think even if they came with a prescription, it's kind of useless because that mesh is going to affect how much you can like actually physically see anyway. Another thing to note is that I haven't really had the opportunity to test these out as much as I would like. We are in a global pandemic still, and England has just gone into its second lockdown, so I haven't been able to wear these out to a convention or to like any party parties or gatherings or anything like that. So I can't say how well these will wear over the course of a long evening, but at the moment I'm not feeling any discomfort. I'm not feeling any like itchiness or dryness or anything like that in my eyes. They feel fairly comfortable. I think if it were not for like the visual impact, I think you could mainly forget that they were there and just like go on and have like a nice normal evening without really noticing or feeling anything in your eyes. So I would expect that you'd be able to wear these for like the full maximum 8 hours that it's recommended that you wear contact lenses for, and I imagine that you'd be able to do that without any issues. So if you were wanting to wear these for like a cosplay or like to a future convention, hopefully they'll still be happening, then I think you should be fine wearing these for like 6 to 8 hours throughout the course of the whole day, or to like a party or something like that. I think you'll be fine. And so yeah, that said, I think I really like these lenses. I can't think of many times I would wear them daily outside of like cosplay or very specific makeup looks. I actually really feel like I want to do some sort of like very dramatic like pink e-girl look with these heart lenses, because I don't know if it's the heart just reminds me of like the little hearts that you tend to get like drawn under the eyes in a lot of e-girl looks, but for some reason I feel like I really want to use them for that right now. In the absence of any ability to cosplay or go to conventions right now, I'm trying to make the most of them. But yeah, I think these would be really fantastic for especially like a close-up photo shoot or something like that. I think these would be really good. I'm actually very surprised that I can't see the actual mesh panel on my eyes. I've worn a lot of mesh lenses over the years, and it's actually quite impressive how much I can't detect the actual mesh when I'm looking at my own eyes. Even when I'm like really up close, it's hard to tell that it's not just a complete black panel, which I am really pleased about. So I found these lenses pretty easy to put in, pretty much just like as easy as standard lenses to put in. 1 or 2 tries and they were in my eyes. I didn't feel any discomfort or irritation or anything like that. So yeah, ultimately I was pretty pleased. I felt like the effect was really good right off the bat, even without any special lighting or any colour adjustment or anything like that. I think the only other downside to wearing these lenses is, especially if you're wearing them out or anything like that, you will have to constantly sort of readjust the lens. The heart will obviously slip around, it will they will rotate in your eyes, and so you might end up with the hearts facing different ways. You might end up with them upside down, and you will just sort of need to maybe take yourself to the bathroom, clean your hands, and just sort of like boop them around a little bit if it's really that important. Same for taking a photo shoot. You want to make sure that they're facing the right way and that you don't look all wonky-eyed or anything like that. I'm just wondering, just filming this video, how wonky they've gotten. Okay, yeah, so you can see that this one just needs turning just a little bit, and this one is almost upside down. So I'm just gonna boop it back into place. So yeah, that's kind of been it from me and my review of these cute lenses. Let me know what you thought of either these lenses or this review in the comments down below. Especially, definitely let me know where you think I could use these. Is there a particular character I could try and cosplay? Any suggestions? I will definitely take them. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like or subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!